This is Jacob Grant with Capital Chaos here with Evan from Wilderun. Hi, man.
How's it going? Doing good, man.
Yeah.
Doing very good.
I have a few questions for you. How long have you guys been a band?
Well, this incarnation of the band has been around since like the beginning of 2012. So about 2 years. I had been writing music for a few years before that, just kind of, writing tunes, just on my own free time. But this current incarnation, has been around for about 2 years. So.
Right on, man. Right on. You guys have a pretty unique name, Wilderun. How'd you guys get that?
I just got it from a book.
What book?
The Elfstones of Shannara, just a cheesy Tolkien ripoff fantasy book that I love, but it was just kind of like the Wilderun was just kind of like a land in the book that was kind of like almost kind of like the Wild West, just like the dark kind of land full of scoundrels, and I don't know, I just like the word pretty much, so that's what I went with.
It's pretty cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely pretty cool. So you guys have the album recorded, Olden Times and Deadly Tales, right?
Olden Tales and Deathly Trails, yeah.
Oh, well, my bad.
Okay.
Well, what's the overall theme for the album?
There wasn't really like one concept or theme, but kind of like a big idea behind it is that we wanted to have some of the material, or like a good majority of the material, be based off of American folk songs. Like some of the songs are just straight up original material, but some of the songs like Coast of High Barbary, How Stands the Glass Around, those are old American folk tunes from a couple hundred years ago that we found. I pretty much just kind of like did a lot of research online and stuff like that, and just kind of like researched a ton of different songs and just found different ways to put them into original compositions. So
that's pretty cool too. So like, what's the writing process usually like for you guys?
I mean, a lot of the material, as I said before, like I had been writing a ton of material just kind of on my own even before the band was formed, and so I would bring to the band, specifically Wayne, the lead guitarist, I would bring him like all my compositions as far as just guitar parts and piano parts, melodies and harmonies. And Wayne, being actually a film scoring major at college, he was the guy who kind of really helped to make the orchestrations happen and make it the sound that it is now. So it was kind of me bringing him the songs and him helping to kind of form them into a full album. And then after that, Dan and John, the bassist and the drummer, just help form the complete live band. So
sounds good. So like, how you guys liking the West Coast? How's it differ from touring over in Boston, right?
Yeah, West Coast has been great. We did an East Coast Midwest tour in like May and June with another folk metal band called Aether Realm from North Carolina. Yeah, great guys. And I mean, it's both tours have been excellent. I would say that, I don't know, the only really notable difference is the weather. I mean, if we were touring in winter right now over there, it would be hell. So that's kind of why we decided to do West Coast in the winter.
Got lucky we're in a drought, right?
Yeah, I mean, hell, it's like a negative 15 or something over there, so it's pretty dang nice. So,
hey, what's up?
Hey.
How's it going? What's your name?
Hey, I'm Wayne.
What do you do in the band?
I'm a professional interview interrupter, is what I'm doing.
Yes, there we go.
And I play lead guitar. I just came out here and saw you and thought it'd be fun to say hello.
Right on. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, man.
So what do you think the next step is for you guys' band?
I'll let him answer that.
All right. The next step is definitely, we're definitely going to do another album. It's as far as when and how we're going to do it is still to be decided. But whenever we can kind of get the funds, we have a lot of material, a lot of stuff ready for it. So it's just a matter of finding the time and the means to record it. Hopefully, by the end of the year, beginning of next year, we'll be able to record the next album. And as far as any other shows and stuff, that's all up in the air. But we hope to keep playing as much as we feasibly can. So.
Right on. Right on. Do you have anything that you'd like prospecting fans to know? Anything that you'd like your fans to know that you don't think they'd know already?
I mean, I guess it definitely hasn't been officially announce that we're going to do another album. I mean, it's kind of an obvious thing. We will do another album. There will be another album. As I said before, I don't know when, and I don't know how, but that we have the material. It's pretty much, I'd say 75-80% written. So, definitely something to look forward to, and I hope it doesn't take too long. And that's pretty much all I know.
What's your most memorable moment with Wilderun?
I'd say the most memorable moment in recent memory would probably be when we just played in LA, and San Diego with this awesome pirate folk rock band called the Dread Crew of Oddwood, and a couple of us didn't even know it, but they just randomly came on stage with their folk instruments and started playing one of our songs, The Coast of High Barbary, with us, with they had learned the song without even telling us, and just kind of came on stage and actually had the folk instruments on stage. And that's been something we've been wanting to do forever, is actually have folk instruments on stage. So to have that happen out of nowhere was the sound was amazing, and it was one of the most fun times I've had on stage. So I hope we can keep doing stuff like that. So
that sounds pretty awesome, man. Yeah. Well, once again, it's Wilderun, Evan from Wilderun, and Jacob Capital Chaos. I'll see you next time.